Welcome everybody to another episode of the Providence Lucha Talk. I'm your boy Jay.
And this is Lucito.
And we are focusing on predictions on upcoming pay-per-view for both AEW and WWE. Most likely there's going to be some add-on clips that you probably will be seeing, but it is what it is. Now, the payback. Now, so you'll see a future video of me and Lucito finishing our prediction for WWE Payback, which is occurring September 2nd, 2023 in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, what we're seeing so far are 3 solid matches. We could speculate the other matches, but you know, it'll be just best just to save time with the video package that we're going to be adding on to our prediction. But there are 3 solid match that's been announced on WWE site, and we're going to talk about it. The first one is a match that should have been in SummerSlam, but they gave time to Kid Rock to perform. I don't know if he really performed, but whatever. It's the Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus in a steel cage match. I was hoping more of a street fight, but steel cage, it's not that bad.
That kind of takes Zoe Stark out of the picture. So it's kind of not a one-on-one. It's still she's gonna get involved, but it kind of takes them out of the...
Yeah, I mean, being in the cage doesn't disqualify her from getting in.
So. But at least in the beginning of the match, they could keep it as even as possible. There might be some interruptions and stuff, so...
Sure. I mean, like, right now, Becky is hot. And while the skillet is hot, you got to give it to Becky for the W, personally. It's really hard to see Trish coming out with the W, even with the help of Zoe Starks. I could see maybe like you mentioned this prediction a while ago of Lita returning and helping out. This could be one of the match that she could return and
hold her off or something.
Yeah, keep it equal. Zoe doesn't have beef with no one else that I could recall. A lot of it was in
Shayna
NXT.
She had some when Shayna Baszler was with kind of against cutting promos against what is it? Ronda Rousey. She got in and kind of you had Zoe Stark versus Shayna Baszler in a match and stuff. So there's some current story there, and they still flipping plates there.
So if it's not Lita, then it's Blazer to equalize it. Yeah. But yeah, I could see Becky winning with a submission. Becky's winning with the submission.
The summer.
Yeah.
I will say Becky as well. Trish, she did what she had to do.
Yes.
She kind of brought eyes to the company. She was tag team. She did everything she kind of had to do, and she's kind of like mentoring. And I feel that it's time for Zoe Stark to be on her own, sort of. So either hopefully we get the Lita and Trish final match, or write off the story between her and Becky.
Yeah, because I mean it's good so far, but it should have been paid off on SummerSlam, which unfortunately we were not able to get that. So we're happy so far that it's happening now. Another matchup that's going to be occurring is a Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship, which finally, may I say, finally. I mean, yes, Zoe has been putting work with Indy. Her previous match with Candice LeRae. Her live matches with Natalya. She's been, working the muscles. She ain't getting that ring rust. But finally, we're going to see the matchup that we've been waiting for between Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. It's been a while. I think it's been more than 5 years since their last matchup. Who do you think is coming out with the belt?
Mommy's keeping it, Rhea Ripley. It's going to be a close match. I think this is going to be the closest person to kind of get in skill, strength, and power with Rhea Ripley, but I don't think Raquel needs something else. Like, she'll get close, but I feel like she's almost there. kind of what happened to Bianca Belair. Like, she was getting to like the top matches, but wasn't able to finish. So I feel like Raquel needs to kind of get over this one, then potentially the second time or something. But I don't think Mommy needs it, and she has to keep the title, like especially for Judgment Day and them.
She could keep the title, and I would like for this to be a double count out.
Okay.
And the reason why I want this to be a double count out, because I want this story to go for another series. So 2 more matches is what I'm trying to say after this one.
TLC hasn't happened yet, right?
No.
So I would like to see. If
TLC
Raquel,
hasn't been a thing since
excuse me.
2020, dude.
But I'm saying if they have a match like TLC or Hell in a Cell or something like extreme, that I feel like Raquel needs to, like, she's too nice. So she needs something to, like,
that will balance her off.
Yes. So like in a Hell in a Cell match or something like a cage match or Survivor Series or TLC or something of like more hardcore-ish.
I think TLC got retired, my guy.
But I'm saying, a match like that, so that she could like show her power and also like equalize everybody.
Yeah, it's payback. She'll show her power and her technical skills.
But I feel like it's not going to be enough for that pay-per-view.
But that's why I would like for it to be a double count out.
Okay.
Because I think she is equal power as Rhea Ripley, and I could see them going out of the ring where they count it out and it's like, all right, it's a draw.
Yeah.
For us to see, maybe, I think a Hell in a Cell might be happening in the near future. Because the next pay-per-view after Payback, I think they're going to Saudi Arabia.
They're going to India. The 8th.
India, yep, on the 8th. They're going to India. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure if that's covering Hell in a Cell or one of those pay-per-views, but, you know, if there's a Hell in a Cell, that will be another part 2 between the two of them.
I think, I just want quick. So Payback is the 2nd. Then you have the 8th, I think. They're going to kind of like the live show in India. Mm-hmm. Then the next one's Fastlane, which is weird. That normally is in the spring. But Fastlane October 7th. Then Survivor Series the 25th of November.
So no Hell in a Cell this year.
Yeah.
Cool. So Fastlane would be a part 2 for me, for them. But yeah, I say no draw. In the last match, which, again, I'm not mad at the story, is the Seth freaking Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Men World Heavyweight Championship belt. Honestly, I don't think this is for Shinsuke. I love Shinsuke, but I don't see him winning this belt away from Seth freaking Rollins. Seth is winning.
Seth is winning. Hold on, I'm just trying to see. I think if it's going to be the match that I think it's going to be like, because we have 1, 2, yeah. I think potentially if this guy could cash it in either a Payback, Damian Priest, or a Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, to me, Survivor Series is most likely.
But I feel like the last pay-per-view, which was SummerSlam, was a great choice. He almost cashed it in. But Finn was involved.
No.
But I feel like he needs...
Io was the right person.
Which is great. I feel like he needs a big scene, like something memorable. So like either Crown Jewel, maybe something like that.
I don't think Crown Jewel is coming out.
Yeah, there's one I just saw. There's one Crown Jewel November 4th. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but normally it's after Fastlane. It's in November. Normally before Survivor Series.
Oh, okay.
So maybe something like that, Survivor Series, or because I think the next one might be just Survivor Series and Royal Rumble. So I'm like, there's maybe 4 pay-per-views left until the big one. So
the big one for me, for Damian Priest to cash it in, it's either A, Survivor Series, Rumble, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He hold on to that till WrestleMania Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. So that way it'd be more of a epic moment versus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fastlane, it's not a memorable event. Yeah. Survivor Series is.
Yeah.
So.
But I definitely, Shinsuke's going to be a good match, but it's not going to be enough for Seth Rollins.
Well, So guys, this is it. We're at the end of the show. Feel free to comment down below. Let us know what's going on in your world and in the wrestling world. Sorry we didn't touch base on Impact, AAA, or New Japan Pro Wrestling. Not a lot of big news for us to report in to talk about, but we'll definitely see what we can do for our reaction video that will be coming in 2 weeks from the release of these videos. So with that being said, I'm your boy Jay.
And this is Cito.
We say thank you. Make sure to support us in all of our social media. The links are down below, and have a good night.
All right, see ya.
Peace.